Hello Potter Poppets, welcome back to my channel. So today, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while since we've had a go at people giving Harry Potter 1-star reviews, so that's what we're going to do today. And today, I thought was on Goblet of Fire, but we've done Goblet of Fire, so that would have been embarrassing. We're on Order of the Phoenix, and Order of the Phoenix is one of my favourite films. So as per usual, I get my glasses on, and I can actually look at my phone. Because I'm not filming off my phone. This is the first time I'm filming off my camera. Now the lighting's a little bit different to what you're used to, but that's just purely because my original studio lighting is fine, but I need a new tripod because I kind of broke mine, so you're kind of balancing on what's left of the tripod and a table. So if you want to hear me sort of tell some people off, then keep on watching. And if this is the first time you're seeing this face, hello and welcome to my channel. If you love anything to do with Harry Potter, then this is the place for you. Join the magic and mayhem, hit subscribe because I'd love to have you. A massive thank you to these guys. These guys are my Patreons. They help me keep this channel running just that little bit more. If you'd like to know anything about Patreon, it's linked in the description of this video along with my social medias. Go see what I'm up to on those. This just keeps steaming up. I am hot stuff today. Before we get started, guys, this is just for fun. Alright, it is just for fun. So nobody come at me in the comments because you're gonna make it worse for yourself. Okay. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look. Someone just walked past. I'm so nosy. I get distracted so easy. Man, I really hated this movie completely. That's what it's titled. Okay, I'm a fan of good fantasy movies, but so far every... They meant to put every one, right? But they've put everyone. Okay, you're talking about people and not the movies. If you put in every and one together, all right? I'm a fan of good fantasy movies, but so far, every one of the 5 Harry Potter movies has been fairly dull, boring and incomplete. Then stop watching them. Seriously, what is wrong with people? I think I was laughing by film 4, by film 3, I think at this point. When you've got people that are like, yeah, they're all rubbish, then why do you keep watching the next one? Because you secretly love them. There's part of that film that you like, and that's why you watch them. You don't watch something to pull them apart. No, that's a troll, isn't it? That's what trolls do. Because I've had that on videos, not on this channel, but my other channel. I get people that watch my content, and then they pull every video apart, and I'm like... Why are you... trolls are weird, aren't they? Really, really weird. But that, yeah. If you don't... If you didn't like the first 3, say, then don't go on and watch any more. Simple as Harry Potter and the abysmal waste of talent. I love that word. Just not for the Harry Potter movies, alright? I have discovered tonight one of the reasons that I normally don't pay full price to see movies. I have just returned from seeing the latest Harry Potter movie adaptation, and suffice to say... I was extremely disappointed. They shouted extremely disappointed. It's in capitals, all right? Okay, this is another person that's watched them all. The Hollywood movie machine just keeps making progressively worse adaptations of J.K. Rowling's beloved books. Don't watch them, all right? So say when you see something on the internet and you don't like it, you just scroll on past. But no, you're the sort of person that's like, no, I'm going to have to comment because... what I say goes. My opinion is the only opinion. Yeah? I know your type. Troll. Utterly dreadful compared to the books. Now, I am scrolling through these and there is a lot of people comparing the films to the books. Don't get me wrong. I have said this numerous times before. It is upsetting that they haven't included some things out of the books, right? One of these comments not only stated about the book being obviously more in depth, but also went on to say that The Order of the Phoenix was a short film. It's not a short film, all right? And if they included everything in, the films would be like 8 hours long. And you do get people, I have heard people in the past say, no, I'd sit and watch an 8-hour movie if it included everything. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. And there'd be boring bits. And there would, because there's bits where nothing really happens. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. Not bad, but not good and too short. There it is. It's not short. Yes, it does differ. It does differ. And yeah, some things were a bit frustrating. But there's a reason why they did it. Alright, so yeah, just shush. Shush! Horribly magical. The previous 4 Harry Potter movies have been designed for people who are too lazy to read the most amazing book series to land on this planet in years. Nah, don't call people lazy. There's reasons why people have... I watch the films first. I'm not lazy. I do loads. I'm not lazy. Don't call me lazy. Oh, this is getting serious now, look. Anyone who gave this movie a 10 is stupid, delusional, or lying. Why? Because you say so. What's your name? Eh? Plan Productions. You spelt production wrong. It's a C, not a K. And Productions, it says S, not a Z. Plan Productions, who can't spell. You're stupid. There, I said it. Everyone was thinking it. Okay, so they've gone on to say, I need to go on with this Plan Production Z. Before I start, let me say that if you're a fan and you gave it a 10, your category is delusional. Don't worry, I included you. Wow! You come at me! Oh my days, how can you be so angry? It's a film. Sit down. Calm down. You need a hug, don't you? They then go on to say, no one in their right mind should like this movie, quite simply because nothing happens. But it does though. I don't know about other people, but I like things to happen in my movies. I know that The Order of the Phoenix is like an 800-page book, so I feel like this movie was like Order of the Phoenix's greatest hits. More than any other reason, this movie is bad because nothing happens. I can count the number of interesting or important things on one hand. Well, that's good for you. Good for you, Plan Production Z. Anyone agree? No. I don't agree. Shush your mouth. Right, so this is another thing, guys. Those of you that have been with me for a while and watched my other bad review, 1-star review, roasts. This is another thing that annoys me. So this person, I'm not even going to try and read that name. So you get away with being named. If you really love the book, then please don't watch it. Don't tell people what to do. Do not tell people what to do, okay? Mali Hahas. I tried, I'm sorry. Joshua, what a crappy movie. What did you have to say? Why are they going on? Okay, so this person is going on to talk about The Lord of the Rings. No, we're talking about Harry Potter here. You're giving 1-star review. I don't understand what you know. Sorry, Joshua. If you can hear a deep voice, it's Matt. I've got Matt home. He's really hurt his knee again. So he's off at the minute. I don't understand what you've tried to put here as your title. Simply a puppet show. Was you meant to put simply a puppet show? Look, it's one of them things, isn't it? You know when you're really angry and you're trying to type something and you end up making loads of spelling mistakes? I think this is what this person, they literally had just finished watching the movie and they've come on and they're like angry typing, you know, like really heavy thumbed. Or I don't know. I use my thumbs. I use both thumbs when I'm typing. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, there's really heavy thumbed or fingered when typing this and they've wrote simply wrong. Or they just don't know how to spell. I don't know. What was expected to blow me away like the 3rd and 4th films did turned out to be the worst movie experience I've had since The Passion of Christ. Oh. And let me make what I think about... let me make what I think absolutely clear. It is not okay that they've altered so much from the book. Well, I'm sorry, Sir Gage, and I'm sorry if I've said your name wrong. Again, they've altered so much, but there must be a reason. They're not just going to say, no, I'm altering it. And J.K. Rowling had a big say when it come to doing the movies. She made sure she put her foot in if she didn't like things and that. So if she actually agreed to it, the changes. So, shush. A disappointment. I was extremely depressed by the way this movie turned out. That is a strong word. You can't use that word. You was depressed. You was not depressed over a film. No. Sorry. This summer, Transformers rules. Am I still on the Harry? Yeah. No. Monkey Man. Where to begin? I don't know, but you didn't begin. You've just literally put that. Movie Fan Guy. Yet another tiring and repetitive adventure with Harry Potter. This series feels like it's running out of steam. Stop watching them. I bet you watched the last... What are we on? We're on Order of the Phoenix. I bet you watched the last 3 films, didn't you? I bet you did. And I bet you moaned about them too, because this is what trolls do. Order of the Phoenix is a huge and giant disappointment, if you say so. They more than left stuff out. Yes, they did. They did, because I'm not going through it again. Do you know what? I'm not repeating myself. I'm not repeating myself like apparently this movie does. All right? Worst movie yet? Shush. These people need loving. They need loving. There's so much anger over a film, it's ridiculous. They need some loving in their lives. I feel sorry for you. Please don't waste your time. Stop telling people what to do. Alright, okay. Pathetic. I just spat everywhere. I saw the film on the day of release and I was really excited about seeing it. I love the books and I love the films. But I hate the idea that the films came from the books as they're nothing alike. Right, I'm going to say this one more time. I'm not reading anything else. It is upsetting, I get it, that not everything from the book is in the film, right? But they have left no massively crucial bits out. They have. I disagree with my own comment there. There are things, all right, like in the books it's explained how the Weasley twins managed to get their shop up and running. Obviously in the films it's not explained. Obviously Harry's winnings from being the Triwizard Tournament went to them, but none of that's explained. So yeah, there are things that you could question, but again, J.K. Rowling had a massive part in the filming of this, so she would have said it's her story, so it would have. Anyway, I'm not going over that again, all right? Because I am repeating oneself. An appalling, thoughtless rendition of a great book. Horrendous. This movie felt like a series of trailers strung together to make a terrible movie. No scenes were elaborate. Huge discrepancies with books. Right, we're not gonna. And a low budget look came with it. No, shut up. Shush. You're horrendous. What's your name? Oh, no, that's just letters. That doesn't even flow it to say anything, so I'm not. JBGERSTN. You are horrendous. Yeah, I said that. I'm so very disappointed in this movie, but then they ended it with, it sucked. You did so well with your title until that. I am a fan of the series, both book and movie, and I'm incredibly disappointed in this movie. I was ready to walk out 15 minutes into it, but stayed hoping it would get better. It never did. You should have just walked out then. That video, oh my days, honestly, how old am I? I'm just showing my age. That DVD, right, not video. That DVD, it never did come out on video, did it? No, it didn't. We had DVDs then. Oh my days, what's wrong with me? So that film, we're just going to go with film. That film is long. Okay, it is long. They've all got good hour, like 2 hours to them near enough. Or more, some of them. But yeah, Order of the Phoenix it's quite a long film, right? 15 minutes in, this trail stalker thought it sucked and wanted to walk out 15 minutes in, right? But didn't. They thought it would get better. So, say there's like 2.5 hours to Order of the Phoenix. I can't remember how long. First 15 minutes, so you sit there for the next 2 hours and 15 minutes, right? Why? You've already wasted your money, so would it matter if you walked out? No, it wouldn't. You wanted to stay for the whole thing because, again, you're a troll. You wanted to sit there, take it all in, so you could bleh in your 1-star review. No. Disappointing acting and poor editing. Yeah, the acting, if I was cast, I would have done an amazing job. I would have made a good Harry. Half-Blood Prince stunk. We're on Order of the Phoenix. Bread Mom. No. Z Daniel 89. No. Well, Daniel, no to you. In fact, I want to see what you said. Jeez, I was supremely disappointed with this film. Did anyone else walk out of the theatre going, where was Peeves? Granted, they didn't include the pot. Hang on. Did anyone else walk out? So you did walk out. Well, hats off to you. Hats off to you. You sticking by your guns or whatever you call it. Okay, so he's moaning about Peeves for a bit. And how important his role was in the Order of the Phoenix, but not in the other films. They did go to cast Peeves, but there was a reason why he wasn't cast. I can't remember who was going to play him, but there is a reason, okay? And they can't not have him in the other films and then suddenly bring him in the Order of the Phoenix. So, again, there's a reason. All right, stop and think, because you look silly with your comments. Z Daniel 89. Daniel, why do I keep going to say that? Z Daniel 89. Franz Winkler. I like that. Worst movie of the series in this year thus far. Okay. I must admit that I had low expectations when I walked into the theatre. Biggest book, shortest movie. Right, just why pay to go see it in a theatre that costs more than, maybe not cost, well, it doesn't cost you more personally to see it than buying it on DVD, but it's near enough, right? Near enough. Just to see it once when you can buy the DVD and watch it loads of times. So why would you pay to go to theatre to see it when you have low expectations anyway? Don't say that it was a waste of money, because that was your choice. You knew. I don't even, it's going on about the book. The movie is so far away from the book that I thought I went to another totally wrong movie. Now that's a lie, because Umbridge is mentioned in both the book and movies, so you knew. Lies. Stop lying. Why are you lying? I would have rather eaten crap right from the butt of a goat. Well, do it. You should have done, shouldn't you? I don't want people like you sat in the cinema watching Harry Potter anyway. Go on. Who are you and what have you done to the plot? Okay, this one's made me laugh. Completely absurd. I have tried in my mind's eye to separate the books from the movie. Oh gosh. Rowling did an absolutely amazing job on the books, and it is never reflected in any of the movies. She has a massive part in them. Oh, that's it, I'm not saying it again. Wow, this person wrote a novel. They wrote their own book with their 1-star review. Awful book, awful film. If you didn't like the book, then why go watch the film? Because again, you wanted to talk about how bad it is, because you're a troll. Horrible, awful, bad. This is worst Harry Potter movie out of all of them. Oh well, I'm sorry I feel that way. Worst movie I've seen this year. Wow, I honestly could not even sit through this one. The fight scene was just horrible. All of the parts that were set at Hogwarts were choppy and could not have been more boring. Oh, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry you feel that way. Not. Sack the director. Are you going to do a better job? Go on then. You do it. You do it. What's your name? Nope, that's not reading. We're not reading that. Gerald, bad movie. Well, just want to replace my previous comment on this title. I see you've commented before. But changing comment doesn't mean changing the mark for this. It's still a terrible movie after all. I don't know what happened. It seems this movie is like many trailer joining together. You're the second person that said that, unless you said it the first time as well. I ain't got a clue. Blake, Satan at work. I cannot believe that people would see a movie about satanic witchcraft. Oh dear, we're not getting into that. Yates is a big mistake. Well, that's not nice. Would you like it if someone said that you're a big mistake? No, absolutely not. And at this point, I am going to end it there, because these people are literally confusing me. I mean, there are things that I could pick about, like, you know, leaving things out of the books. I get it. It's annoying. It really is. You know, I'd love to have seen Winky. I've said this numerous times. I'm not explaining myself again. Yeah, I get it. But there's so much hate. Literally, so much anger. It's a fictional film. Well, no, actually, the Wizarding World is real. Like, I'm part of it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. I now need to figure out how to edit, because I've got new editing software. Everything's so scary at the moment, but I will get there. Thank you so much for watching, though, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, Potter Poppets.